Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back to your side of the Beehive.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in forever.
Good to be back.
Episode 236 is your weekly boys. We're still pushing. Hey, you know who's not pushing? Guess what I just found out who passed away?
Oh, that's right. Tony Bennett.
Last week. Today.
Okay. Who?
Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, no way.
56, dude.
Wonder why.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, dude. I always thought it was cancer.
No,
No, I know, but I'm
where's
saying,
the rim shot?
I'm saying like for the longest time, ever since because I don't.
What do you mean for the longest time?
hold
So
on.
you've known this? This just happened today. So
First of all, I know one song of her, right? I'm not gonna say I'm a fan, but ever since she did that thing at SNL, right? That's how people know her from.
oh yeah, that's right.
She ripped the
that's
Pope's
fucking-
picture.
That's right.
Which, by the way, she was right all along.
Yeah. I mean, when you're right, right? She also did she sang the walkout song for Connor live at UFC. I think it's when he fought Khabib, but I could be wrong. But I think it is when he fought Khabib.
Wait, so is she Irish?
Oh yeah.
Was
Sinead
she Irish?
O'Connor.
Well, sorry, dude. I don't fucking know my last names. All I know is
What's the one song?
All I know is Perez and Lopez and it's been
And Ortega.
it's been but I don't even know the rest of it.
It's been 1 week since she did that one.
What makes you should look at me?
That one?
No.
Oh.
It's been I don't know, it says so many hours and minutes or something like that. But she says nothing compares.
Oh, okay.
Nothing compares.
She's
But that's
always
the
been,
only one I know.
She's kind of been, was always a little depressed, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was the...
Yeah. 56, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah. I saw a picture with a girl that looks identical to her. Same hairstylist. Probably the daughter.
Probably her daughter?
Yeah.
Oh. You weren't sure, though.
No, I wasn't
Just saw
sure.
a bald
I
chick.
didn't-
You're
I
like,
didn't
oh, I bet
really-
she's related
Well,
to Sinead
you know how I
O'Connor.
found out? It's like I was on Facebook before you walked in looking for a piece of meat. And
Like, is that where you get your
on
groceries?
Facebook singles. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
And a friend of mine posted it from Mexico, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But I was like, "No way!" So I Googled it, and today, dude, July 26th. But also Tony Bennett. Shout out to Tony Bennett. Do you know any Tony Bennett song?
All of them, dude. Look at me. Don't I look like I know a Tony Bennett song? Didn't he just do one
Says
with
that I know.
fucking... With,
I think he did a whole album with Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, yeah. I'm sure if you told me, but no, I'm not a Tony Bennett fucking fan.
I think when I think of Tony Bennett, I think of like songs that he sings. There are
Other people's songs. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what he
doesn't
did.
he sing "Fly Me to the Moon"? That's Sinatra, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I've heard him do the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'd have to look it up, but that would. Yeah. he had a good run. He was like fucking in his 90s, wasn't he? 89?
83, 86, something like that.
I thought he was older than that.
No.
So we should get our fucking shit together. So, hey, producer.
Oh, we're looking it up ourselves. That's nice. Back in the day, dude. The cool thing about it is, like, back in the day, is like you could Google it and I could be talking and nobody would know. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, okay, if I'm going to tell... I'm all Tony Bennett's age. Yeah, 96, dude.
Oh, wow.
90 fucking 6. That was a good run.
That was a good run.
I'm all Tony Bennett's age. It's all, hey asshole. He's been dead since July 21st.
21st, 26th.
What's this thing on your head? Is this a tribute to fucking Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah, dude. Nothing compares to her. Why did I know you were going? But dude, I walked out of the house and I'm like, oh.
He's all, feel the running. Feel the ride. Watch out, everyone. Whatever this is. It's bobsled time. Cool runnings. If this is.
I'm giving a...
Shout out, man. Shout out.
I like it. And it matches the outfit. Look at my shoes. Mm-hmm. Fishy shoes.
Yep.
Are those the shoes that Chad Smith plays with?
Yeah.
Nice,
Craft Jordan
dude.
1s.
Hey, did you remember that I just showed you earlier the offer that Mbappe got? Soccer player? So he was gonna pocket 726 million
Yeah.
guaranteed. I just saw this thing. Let me do some Googling myself. By the way, he said no. Yeah. He's like, I'm good. But check this out. So how would you say Kylian is K-Y.
K-Y.
K-Y. L-I.
Kylian.
A-N.
Kylian.
Mbappe. I think it's French. Has rejected Al Hilal's probably murdering that 776 million offer. 776 for one season, which is 64.4 million a month. 14.7 million a week. 2.1 million a day.
And he said no?
He said no.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Does he not need the money?
I guess not.
He's all, ooh, that's a lot of taxes.
That's rejected. Yeah.
Does he think if he rejects it, he's going to get more? That would be like the all-time highest,
Yeah.
right? That would like, because nobody's got $1 billion.
And I've heard another one that is like, he was going to make more in one contract than LeBron has made his entire
career.
Because LeBron has made like 5 something.
He's a billionaire now.
He was
Mr. LeBron.
LeBron.
Right? I think he was the first NBA player to become a billionaire, right?
You think so?
I thought that I had heard that.
Well, who is you know how I think? Well, now we're getting into like Will Wonders territory here. But you know how I feel when it comes to basketball? It's like back in
$1 billion. Wow. God damn.
And he spends half of the games on
crying.
the bench.
Crying and bitching and moaning.
But like, I feel like nowadays, like back in our day, back in this, 90s and 20s, there was no doubt of who the man was, who the GOAT was, right? Now it seems like, to me, I'm a fan, but not really a diehard fan. Sometimes I feel like people focus on like this Kyrie Irving, or was that Kyrie Irving, and he's like the shit. But then there's LeBron, and then there's Curry, and then there's like so many of them. That you're just like, okay, but then who is the one? Jordan. Is it him because of the money?
No, times are different. Jordan would have been, well, Jordan's a billionaire now, right?
Yeah.
Different reasons, right? But it's me. It's Jordan, Kobe, and then I'll go LeBron.
See?
Then I'll go LeBron. But who's in the? Do you put? We're talking about what makes you the GOAT. What makes you on the GOAT list? Because the object of the game is to score the most points. That team wins, right?
Yeah.
So in theory, the person who scores the most points is the winner, right?
Yeah.
That's a GOAT. So it would be LeBron. He's number one. He scored more points. He's broke the record.
Not fucking Curry?
No, not even close. Not even close.
Kurt's a lot younger. Huh?
Yeah, so I think it's like God damn it, we need a producer for Christ. It's like LeBron, and then Will's just screaming at me. Wasn't it Wilt Chamberlain? Is that who it was? You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, but you really look at it, like Karl Malone scored more than Michael Jordan. Where does he fit into it? Why are we talking about this?
I'm just because I.
But the GOAT.
Because I was talking for soccer.
But the GOAT is a personal opinion to everybody because it's that same way when it comes to fighting. It's that same way when it comes to baseball. But that's what I'm saying.
But like back in our day when it comes to basketball, there was just one.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's one now. Fight like UFC is. I would say it's different because there's categories.
It is. It's weight classes, and you can't say he's the greatest because if you think the greatest would be 155 pounder, and you match up with a 265 pounder, like there's just no way, right?
Yeah.
So it's all.
By the time this episode comes out, you'll be coming back from the fights, dude. Did you like him?
It was orgasmic.
Was he everything you wished for?
Oh, excuse me. I was wrong on this. Wilt Chamberlain. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But Karl Malone's number 3. So where does he...
That's what I'm saying. I have a friend that just went to his son's wedding.
LeBron, Kareem, Karl, Kobe, Michael. It's safe to say that's...
On the scoring?
Yeah. I think Wilt Chamberlain. He's like number 6, but
Chamberlain. Wasn't that a brand for something?
Remember when he talked about plum pussy, he was the GOAT.
Really?
These days, like 5,000 chicks he's fucked.
Is he still alive?
I think so. Yeah. This is sports brought to you by the other side of the Beehive. You would express opinion on the other side of the Beehive, not those of any other organization that knows what the fuck they're talking about or any kind of management.
But also, I think we have just as much knowledge of what they put out too.
Because we're always wrong. For somebody to go, these guys are stupid as fuck. This is the most delayed shit I've ever heard.
We have never denied it.
No, fuck no. Fuck no. I never said I know anything about anything. I'm not even sure I can spell anything. But you're right. There was no debate. Now it's open for interpretation.
Yeah, there's so many.
Right? But if we're talking about you score the most points, you win the game, like that's how you win, right? It's not who has the most fouls, who has the least amount of fouls, who has the most rebounds or assists. Like the winner scores, that makes you the greatest, right?
Yeah.
So I guess you kind of have to say fucking LeBron is the greatest.
Because even if it comes to rings, Jordan is not the one with the most.
He's got more than LeBron.
Yeah, but what's that guy that passed away that has like 11?
Yeah, but he floated from like team to team to team. He's not on that fucking list. You know what I mean?
This is why I don't know my shit. That's what I'm saying.
Who's the go to fucking football? Tom Brady, right? You have to. He's got the most
rings.
Most rings, right? I'm sure there's probably a guy out there that probably has more than him. We're talking quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's true.
Because a guy that's been traded to a team,
and
just keeps winning.
And every team that did Tom
Brady. He's like never a starter. He's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Every team that Tom Brady goes to
just follows him.
Yeah, but that's our sports segment. No, but you're going to the fights, dude. Obviously, this is before we're recording before you go.
This is Wednesday. Fights are Saturday.
Now how wet are you that you're going?
Dude. Especially what we all know, like when it comes to fighters that I admire, that on my list are some of the greatest fighters. I mean, Dustin Poirier is my top 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. I'd just be able to watch him fight, and then be able to watch him fight Justin Gaethje, who is just as fucking good. I mean, there's a reason he's named the human highlight.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of time to soak on these fights because I know I made some predictions.
Yeah.
And I just kind of spitfired them. So the cards settled. Some bouts got canceled. Some things have been moved around. So I do want to make picks again. I kind of want to go into my whys. Let me pull this up.
Hey, is this your picks revised?
Well, it is, but I'm before the fights, right? So, I mean, you got to give me that, right?
No, I know.
Because when I did this before, it was kind of like, hey, I don't think it's going to be as clear cut with Poirier and Justin Gaethje as I thought. I think it's going to be an all out war. I do still think it's going to go decision. And I wonder if Justin Gaethje adjusts for the leg kicks that basically finished the first fight back in what was it? It was a while, 2018, 2019. Because up to that time, Dustin was losing that fight. Mm-hmm. And then they came back out into the fourth round, and he just really started chewing up that fucking leg, and it's basically what stopped Justin Gaethje. So I still am going to go Poirier because I would never go against him. Yeah. He'd be fighting a fucking heavyweight, and I would still go.
Let me ask you this: What makes you? So last week you were all you still Poirier, right? But last week you were like, oh, this is how it's going to go. What goes in your mind throughout the week, or even less than a week, because we're recording less than a week.
When you dwell on something,
then now you go,
So when you dwell on something and then you go back and you look, and I look at the fights that they've both had, since the last time they fought each other. I mean, Dustin's like 6 for 8 in the last 8. I mean, he lost to Khabib. Justin lost to Khabib. No shame off either one of those guys, right? Dustin lost to Charles Oliveira.
McGregor.
He beat McGregor twice.
I thought he got him in the fight.
He beat him. Remember, he broke his leg. He stepped back and he broke his own ankle.
Oh, that's right.
Stopped him in the first fight.
Because the second time it was a rematch.
Yeah. It stopped him in the first fight. The second fight, he was fucking McGregor up, right? Yeah. And when I sit and think about it, at the end of the day, Dustin
not
Poirier,
if you ask McGregor though, but
whatever. He's fucking delirious and high on cocaine. So, Dustin's a more well-rounded MMA fighter than Justin is. Justin hits really fucking hard.
Yeah,
he's got good wrestling. His leg kicks are outstanding, but he's not a BJJ guy like ride or die. He'll take you down if he needs to, and it's just going to be ground and pound. Dustin gets you to the ground, you're Fucksville, because Dustin's a legit BJJ on the BJJ black belt on the ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a submission, but I'm still going to go decision. I think after third, fourth, and fifth is when Dustin turns it up. First and second are going to be Leary, but I still got Dustin.
Yeah.
The Jan Blachowicz and Alex
Pereira.
Good job right there. I said Alex
Pereira
when we began, but then I forgot. So he's stepping up to 205. So when Izzy fought Jan Blachowicz just fucked him up.
Okay.
Just destroyed him, right? And then I forget about what a great fucking wrestler Jan Blachowicz is and what a wonderful kickboxer Alex
Pereira
is.
Yeah.
I think that we just get a straight up takedown and he just fucks up Alex
Pereira. Really?
Yeah. I would say you probably get a TKO in the second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, TKO in the second, Jan Blachowicz. And just because I forgot about what a great fucking grappler the guy is. And yeah, Alex
Pereira.
He works with Glover Teixeira. And, Glover's one of the greatest BJJ guys out there in the UFC in his prime, right? I mean, he was Chuck Liddell's training partner way before he got into the UFC. Some say he got a little late. That's why, but he did become a champion. Give it to him. But a legit like Class A BJJ black belt grappler. But I don't think there's enough hours in the day to catch up to when you've just been striking your entire fucking life. Now, if Jan Blachowicz decides to just stand there and bang with him, it's not going to go good, right? But I don't think he's stupid like that.
So walk me through this, dude. Are you gonna open the fucking? Well, actually, let's continue with this.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Michael
Pereira.
There you go. See, that's an easy one for you, right? So you know these names, right? I've just Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I think he's the favorite on the card. Better striker, really fucking hard to take down. Got a great fucking chin, very durable, cardio like a motherfucker. Michael
Pereira
is just kind of he gets to that point and then he can never get up over the hill. Very flashy, does some really cool fucking flips and shit, but I think all that stuff's just kind of for looks. And I think he kind of folds under pressure, so I give it to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I think he's just gonna pull out a sick ass. I bet he gets a bitchin' roundhouse. Maybe a fucking axe kick up front, something right to the fucking mouthpiece, so you can take home with your mother. Tony Ferguson, Bobby Green. I'm pretty sure that I took Bobby Green last time because Tony Ferguson is just not the Tony Ferguson of the Khabib that we wanted to see.
Yeah.
The one that we were teased 4 times and didn't get. And I mean, the fight was cursed and he's just fallen on hard times. He got a DUI not too long ago. He's been knocked out a fucking bunch of times. I think he's 1 of 5 in his last 6 fights. It's just not been going good. And Bobby Green hits like a fucking Mack truck. He's talking shit to you the whole time. He comes forward. He's got a good chin on him, and I think that the chin is war on Tony Ferguson. I think this is probably, if he gets TKO, I think this is the last we see of Tony Ferguson in the UFC.
You think he retires here?
No, because he's he's that guy.
No.
I think he's that guy where he's going to go and go and go and go. He's going to be our next fucking Bigfoot Silva where you see him in a fucking $20 fucking promotion at the fairgrounds fighting forever. Because he's just that tough motherfucker. And shout out to those guys. You have to have those guys where maybe young kids will go see an individual like that, and then people that know the fight game are like, that was the baddest motherfucker at one time. That's an Eddie Bravo black belt right there. You know, his ground game is just fucking unbelievable, but he fell in love with striking, and those BJJ guys, for whatever fucking reason, they get a good KO or something like that, and it just, the worst one ever was that Michael Chandler kick. I mean, if you want to see the most fucked up picture, somebody has a still shot of when Michael Chandler did that front kick right to the bottom of his chin. Yeah. You've seen it, right? Yeah. And it's sad. It's sad. And it folded him like a fucking gunshot wound to the head, right? Yeah. So, I got Bobby Green. Michael Chiesa, Kevin Holland. Michael Chiesa was a 155er at one time, back at 170. Kevin Holland's no fucking joke. I mean, he's getting good at everything. And I just think he's a little bit too big for Michael Chiesa. Michael Chiesa is an ace on the ground, but I don't think Kevin Holland will play into that shit. I got Kevin Holland by decision because I think Michael Chiesa is a little bit too fucking tough to just take out like that. And we went with the one more because the last card on that fight got canceled, but I'm just going to go with the Derek Lewis and Marcos Rodriguez de Lima. You're at elevation. Derek Lewis got 1, maybe 2 rounds in him at best bet. If you don't finish it in the 1, I think that's it, dude. So
that's so sad that he's in a prelim.
They keep talking about moving him up to the main card because the other fight's been canceled. So, because the one that we were supposed to see was Paulo Costa and Ikram Alisgrov, but now Paulo Costa is going to fight Hamzat Chimaev. So they've moved that to the next card, which is that will make your dick foam.
What?
Can you hear it? Shh, shh. It almost sounds like a beer when you first open up. It makes your dick foam. I'm excited for that one. That's next. That's the
But
next
why did that one get canceled?
Paulo Costa, I think, pulled out. One of the two pulled out, and then they moved that fight to the next one. So the next card. So that's a much better fight next card than to watch this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I would love to see Paulo Costa fight fucking Hamzat. Hamzat, fucking anybody wants to see.
You wanted to see that?
Fuck,
that
dude.
god.
Oh
like,
my god, that
up
fucking,
close, huh?
that big fucking hairy ass fucking fucking Kazakhstan son of a bitch. He's got that hair lip. That guy. He's the legit fucking boogeyman. Yeah, that's my picks. I've sat and really fucking dwelled on this. I'm excited. You have no idea. Like I picked out an outfit for it.
That's what I was gonna say. So walk me through this. So
I picked out the wife's outfit for it.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Wife
Took her shopping. No, she
wife
was like, she's like
more material in this dress, please.
oh yeah, and she's little cut fucking shorts and titties hanging out.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, she's getting her hair done today.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So I picked out an outfit for
Dude,
myself.
you're fucking.
You have no idea. I'm so gay. What?
No, I just fucking think it's funny that walk. Out of all the events that you have attended, this is the one who's like, I need to buy some clothes. I need my wife to buy clothes. We buy both of them. You getting a limo, Daddy? What are you doing?
No, we'll have a fucking Hyundai Pilot fucking take us. I think that's what it is. I think that's what her sister drives. She's going to drop us off, and then somebody's going to pick us up. Probably just walk to the studio. Pre-game, like a mother truck, or what was that?
I think it was that paper on top.
Get the fuck out! Or was it the?
No, I can see the button is still recording.
I hope your mic's not crackling.
Yeah.
No, the last episode didn't do it, right?
I know. I was
Thank God.
I don't want to fuck with it. Anyway.
Why would it go? Why would it do that? Is there a ghost in here?
I mean, you know how old this fucking building is, I'm sure. But I don't. I thought it was more the paper.
Yeah, the paper would make that move.
You wouldn't?
What would? There's no draft in here. There's no fucking AC, dude. Doesn't just out of the fucking midair.
Imagine.
Would you leave?
Would I leave?
Yeah.
If that falls?
Yeah.
No.
All of a sudden?
No. I mean, if all of a sudden he gets like all crunched up and thrown in my face, I'm like, hey, we'll see you on the other side of the beach.
Make some origami out of it in the fucking air. Got some fucking the ring shit. No, it makes me a little weary about what's... I wonder if it was the sound in the headphones.
I mean, I can check, but...
Yeah, we got some technical difficulties. We're going to the do. Put your head in the headphones. Put your ears in the headphones. Put them headphones on. Turn it up. Turn it up.
No, it's all good.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out when the recording gets released. There's no fucking voices. Hey, hold on one sec. Testing 1, 2.
No, it's all good.
All right. All right.
You know what we never do, and I started realizing this because I never ask the guys because I also forget about it.
Wear rubbers.
We never mute those.
Oh yeah.
Every time we record.
Yeah, we probably should mute those. That's a good thought.
But anyway, no, everything's good. So if not, we'll see on post production. But anyway. So you're not going on a fancy car. You're not driving, which is a good thing because I know my boy's gonna be fuck face.
No, I won't get obliterated because I want to remember it.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to get too stupid. So,
Now, do you want to take pictures?
Oh yeah.
Are these pictures gonna finally make it to the social medias?
You know me. I'm a private guy. But yeah, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
It's I mean, not once in a lifetime, but I'm saying this.
It's the most you've ever paid for a ticket for an event.
There you go. It's a big deal.
No, what's the most you've ever paid for a ticket for an event?
It's just about the same.
About the same. What was it?
But I had to go to Vegas, so it was more expensive. Mana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had to be like literally from here. They were like on top of the table.
No, I kicked myself.
Distance-wise.
I kicked myself for not going to the first one, but the first card just didn't do anything for me. I'm not a huge Kamaru Usman fan. Not that I don't like him. I've never been like, oh, I'm dying to watch that fight.
Oh, Usman.
And Leon Edwards was kind of just.
You know how bad you sound right now?
I know. But a lot of people say that.
I know.
But a lot of people say, well, he's the GOAT. I'm like, hold on now.
See,
If we're talking,
we go back to the same thing.
Right? So you're telling me that more people were more excited to see him than George St. Pierre? Not even close.
See,
Not even close.
When did Saint Pierre retire? Because I don't think he was. I don't think I ever seen him play.
Well, so
or fight.
He obviously after the Johnny Hendricks fight, he stepped away from the game because let's be real, Johnny Hendricks was juiced to the gills.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell when USADA came in, he was never the same. I think EPO. I think he was on EPO. That's that Lance Armstrong shit right there.
No, but I'm saying
just hear me.
Okay.
So if you want the real story, you want the short answer.
Yeah, for sure.
So he stepped away.
My bad.
And then he came back, stepped up to 185, and choked Michael Bisping out for the welterweight title, and then said, "Here you go, have it back." Pissed the UFC off really, really bad.
Oh,
you're not supposed to come win a belt and just say, "Hey, there you go, I'm done." But it was like 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019, 2018.
I just don't ever remember watching his fights. Like even when I was with you at your house.
Every fucking one. But you're thinking during his heyday, we're talking 2014, 2015. Yeah. I don't even think I knew you then, did I?
Well, I got hired on Company One in 2010.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did then.
Maybe
we weren't Dawkins Bros yet.
Yeah,
then.
we weren't having relationships.
No.
But yeah, I don't think I ever... And part of me also feels like I caught like the last of Anderson Silva.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he fought forever.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I literally feel like I enjoyed maybe 6 fights of him. And also he lost like the last 2 or whatever.
Well, I mean, you can. So his last one. Yeah, so his last fight was with Michael Bisping. What did I say? Oh, I was way off. 2017. I was off by a year.
Now, so you're doing this with just the wife, right? You're not going with anybody. You're not tagging along with friends like you usually do. Nothing.
Everybody told me I was stupid for how much I spent on tickets.
Nah, fuck those guys, dude. That's like the same thing that I told Brian. I'm like, you have the money and you love wrestling. WrestleMania's coming to California. I'm like, just fucking go. But he was more in like, kind of like your positions. Oh, if The Rock would have made it, I would have definitely gone. But it's like, there's nothing for me to get super, super excited about.
Yeah. There's something about sitting at your house.
Will Wonder says, hold my fake belt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went.
He went out. But there's something about sitting at your house, watching it, knowing that I can drink all the beer and have the best seat and the best view. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Joe Rogan in your ear.
But to see it live, I mean, it's not something I think you need to do every time, but
now
again,
also,
this doesn't rule through Utah very often. Now, I believe that this is going to become one of the meccas. This is the next stop to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's going to be Vegas, Utah, Texas, Florida. Every time.
There's no New York?
New York's a motherfucker, and they fuck everything up. Their fight commission's dog shit over there. They fuck up a lot of shit over there.
So that's a good question, but so every single event that they go, do they follow a certain different types of rules?
Athletic commissions, but in the United States, they basically all abide by the same MMA rules. You know, the 9-point must system. You know, where it gets dicey is like overseas, where there's there's strikes to down opponents' heads.
Yeah.
You know, that's why when Pride came here to the United States, you weren't allowed to soccer kick him in the face, and that's what made Pride so special. Was you could, I say it's special, like
You
it's
can
a
punch
fucking,
someone's face.
they could have a guy on all fours fucking barely breathing, and you could run up and soccer kick him right in the face. It's what made
Mbappe
it.
style,
It's what made it fucking. It's what made it special. It had its own allure, right? It was almost like, and they loved the WWS like freak fights. And the UFC and other promotions don't really do that. I mean, sometimes Bellator reaches out and they have some kind of a couple of these like, well, you would never see this anywhere but here, right? Some of these legend fights, but it's what made Pride so special. So when I went to the Pride event when it came here in 2007, there was no soccer kicks, but that's fucking Nick Diaz.
That was here?
Yeah, that was in Vegas.
Do you you've attended one of these before?
Yeah.
I know that seeing it and being there is like magical and whatever, but does it suck that you don't have anybody narrating the thing?
No, not for me. And I'll tell you this: when I watch fights at the house, I'll basically leave the commentary on for everybody around me, because if it's me by myself, I just turn it down.
Really?
Yeah, it make you biased. They can sway you either way. But if you watch it for yourself, you don't listen to the commentary, then you can really grasp who's winning and who's not. Because you get Joe go, oh!
Yeah.
You know, then you're like, oh, what happened? And you're like, well, he didn't really get hurt, but it looked like he did. And they're like, oh, he won that round for sure, when it was like, well, he really didn't hit him that hard.
Yeah.
So, and guys like Daniel Cormier, I'm sorry, I love Daniel Cormier. That motherfucker can sway you so bad. He's the most biased individual when it comes to come down. And I fucking love him, but he is so biased, it's not even funny.
Are you attending the
I want to go to the fucking weigh-ins on Friday. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Is it at the Delta?
The press conference is today. It's right now. God damn it.
Where is it? At the Delta still?
Yeah.
I told me, just so you know, my mom works at the hotel right across the street. I'm like,
She's
hey,
got to let me know.
she's like, hey, are you gonna be last weekend, right? Are you gonna be busy next weekend? And she goes, I don't know. And I was like, and I showed her the video that you sent me with the revenue and stuff like that. And I showed it to her, and I said, listen, this is gonna be at the Delta Center. And she goes, oh, I bet I'm gonna be sleeping in a hotel. It's gonna be so fucking busy.
Fuck.
Like, I'm gonna be fucking slammed.
$25 to $30 million in for a box office.
Yeah.
In the Delta Center. $750 million, almost $750 million in revenue within the state.
Yeah.
Just for one event. Hey, fuck your All-Star game. Your All-Star games sucks on my nuts
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah. Will, did you
Go
hear
get a
that?
bag with some stupid flyers and a dumb frisbee. Fuck out of here with that stupid
I ended up buying one of those basketballs that said, All Stars, whatever, the white ones. But like Brian and I bought them, but like after the event, because they were all like super fucking expensive.
Oh, so you got them after the fact?
Yeah, we got them like weeks after.
Oh, I thought you bought them from the scalper
Oh
outside.
fuck no! And then I ended up with a hoodie, but that was because my mother gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I guess they so you know how they have. Which, let me ask you this. This is a very sports centered fucking episode today. Going back to the basketball is happening right now. It's called the what?
Summer League.
The Summer League. Is that every year? Because I swear this is the first time I hear about it.
It's the first time you paid attention to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense because obviously I start my my TV and shit and I see like what's on the list and it's like, oh, the Jazz are playing.
The Jazz did pretty well.
But it's like
Summer League.
but it's the junior league, right? The Jazz, the fucking
Well, it's like where you get all your draft picks.
Yeah.
You get all your trades and stuff and you put them in and that kind of gives you a feel like you're not going to see Jordan Clarkson or fucking, Laurie Markkinen going to play
Utah anymore, but
right? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, he did stay. My bad. See, I got him all confused. But
You're going off that one kid that was here, right?
But the reason why
Remember
I'm saying
he said he was going to leave?
But the reason why I'm saying
He's
is
looking for a long-term contract.
But the reason why I'm saying this is because the 76ers were at my mom's hotel. And they had like this I want to say it was Ogio, whatever, like bags, like
Ogio?
gym bags, Ogio
Ogio.
that they gave them all, and like some of them were like, nah, I don't want them, and so my mom kept one, and she's like, oh look, and it's got like a fancy
Condoms in it?
towel and like
Condoms in there.
a bag of blow.
Spermicidal lubricant in there. Fucking.
I'm like, hey, let me know when the magic comes around so I can sell it to Will Wonder.
Because I would assume that's what they put in those are rubbers, birth control, 72-hour pills,
You really think people go like
false ID.
Like you think Utah is like for an athlete that's coming here to play or to fight? Do you think Utah is a place where they go, oh, I'm gonna fuck me some fucking a Utah?
Who, an NBA player?
Yeah, or whoever. Like one of these fighters, for example. Do you think they're coming here? They're like, I gotta get me some fucking Utah pussy.
Let me ask you this. you get laid here in Utah?
Me personally?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah.
Nah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're telling me that an NBA player doesn't come here and just plow through fucking
That's what I'm
Boonton?
saying. But that's what I'm saying because like
What
if
would
you-
make it any different here?
Like no, like it's I've known for the longest time. I don't know what's the stats nowadays, but like when I was growing up, they say like the most beautiful women in Latin America were Venezuelans because they won most of the beauty pageants and stuff like that, just whatever, right? But now that an athlete gets to travel in all the states, I wonder if it was like, oh no, I'm saving this nuts by the time I get to Utah.
Brother, they plow through Boise, Idaho, for Christ's sake. There's nothing stopping an NBA player from coming here and just spreading that seed all over the town like this is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Right? And they're giving those golden tickets away. Like, you know. I mean, those are superstars.
Yeah, but my question is, they're not like going. I know some of them do, but like if a team comes here and plays, they're not gonna go out to the bar. They're not gonna go out to the club.
Absolutely, they will. You've never seen an NBA player out in the bar? Never?
You smell food?
No. You're talking about a bar. You go, you smell food? I'm talking pussy right now, man. Not food.
I don't smell that.
Yo, I smell barbecue. You've been starving yourself.
I have.
You've been starving yourself.
For a good
not,
cause.
No, it's not healthy to just starve yourself. I'm on a diet. I just won't eat. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
No, I eat plenty. It's just once a day.
But that's not healthy to engorge yourself.
It worked out last time, dude. And I know I was depressed. Maybe I need to go back in there.
You're fucking ready to slit your fucking wrist, motherfucker. But no, you're working out now.
Yeah.
You should eat healthy and feed yourself healthy. That way it works in your benefit. Because this up and down, well, what does your boyfriend say that works out with you? What does he say when you fucking when you do that shit? Does he say no? He's gonna set you on a meal plan? He's like, yo, just starve yourself.
He's like, yo, just eat half of a chicken.
He's all, my people do it all the
Twice
time.
a day.
Just don't eat anything. Right? That's why we look so good. Beautiful goddamn man, by the way.
You should have seen it last time. That he was like, he was like all done up and shit. I'm like,
dolled up.
Did you go to a job interview? And he made it sound like, no, I just put something together. I'm like,
He knew you were coming over. What?
the shit you're throwing out there. You bust my balls about it every day. What'd you say today? And you go,
I can't remember. So, you guys go to the gym.
yeah,
You go to the gym together. Like a Vasa?
yeah,
Like a Vasa fitness
like
place?
yeah,
Like that?
like
Oh, like a.
like
huh?
of us.
Like a, but not a Vasa, right?
It's more of a
Oh,
private.
it's my Gold's Gym,
It's
right?
more of a private. Yeah.
Oh, you're a baller. Oh, goddamn. You're getting the residential, you're getting the pretty woman treatment right here, right? It's like Richard Gere and you're fucking
I'm getting
Julia
rich.
Roberts,
I'm getting
right?
rich around, motherfucker. That's what I'm getting.
Just
You talking about the gerbil?
not the gerbil, a movie Pretty Woman, where he picks up the prostitute.
Wait, Richard Gere wasn't the one with it. Was it him?
Yes, it was.
He was with
Yeah,
the
he
gerbil.
was the gerbil one. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's like picked up the prostitute off the side of the road, got her all dolled up. You know, fucked her.
Yeah.
Fucked her, but
Isn't that what Hugh Grant did in real life?
oh yeah, in real
He got in
life.
trouble when he was
In real
married,
life.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was real life. But I mean, remember back in the day, you know, that guy was probably killing it.
Oh yeah.
Like, what was that movie?
My best friend's wedding.
Was he in that?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was the baby one, like the 90 Days or the fucking.
Oh yeah. 90 Day Fiance. I don't know.
No, it was like they're having a baby or whatever. But like that was like the peak of him, where like he was in all those movies where all the chicks wanted to fuck, like just like the basketball players, right? Boom, that's a callback right there.
Anyway,
Eddie Murphy. You like to pick out them guys though.
he what?
You don't know that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy liked to fucking pick out them guys.
Shut
he was
the
caught
fuck
with that
up.
one. Remember?
No.
Get the fuck out of here. We need somebody to look. Hey, if anybody wants to fucking come be our producer, so you can
Everyone wants to
help.
come have fun for free.
Eddie Murphy, male
Scandal.
prostitute.
Oh shit. We're destroying everybody today, dude.
Oh yeah, see, when Eddie Murphy was stopped by police with a transsexual prostitute.
Oh damn.
Yeah. He said he had to pay her $15,000 in bail because he got arrested. I mean, maybe he didn't know. Or maybe he did know. To each their own.
Are you like excited to see him do a stand up again?
Yes. As a kid growing up in the 80s, when you weren't supposed to watch that because your parents told you that's bad because of the language and what he said, like, of course I wanted to watch it. And so the times that I did get to watch it, it was like I got to see him. I got to see Sam Kinison. I got to see George Carlin. You know, I got to see all those greats back in the day. And it was like, then your parents were like, well, you can listen to this. And I was allowed to watch Bill Cosby, and it turned out he was worse than all of them, right? I used to put in the album, the fucking, and listen to the Noah's Ark fucking skit that he had. But we saw that because we had HBO, and there was always late night comedy on HBO. So again, those are the ones that like got me into comedy as a kid, and the power to make all those fucking people laugh was like alluring. But the words he would say, I was like, oh, I mean, that's where I'm not gonna lie, that's where I learned the N word. That is the first time I heard it.
And you still haven't dropped it.
I say it under my breath once in a while. But
Just when I'm singing Busta Rhymes.
yeah, right. That's what I said. But no, my parents didn't say that word.
Yeah.
And my grandparents, on the other hand,
that's a
now
different
that was
story.
a
Different
normal
story.
thing.
Yeah.
They're from North Carolina, and that's all they said, right? Whenever the Jazz would lose or BYU, my grandfather blamed it on the.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
But to hear it in that kind of term, like that really was the first time I heard a black individual say it.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely, I would love to go see Eddie Murphy again, or not again, but see Eddie Murphy do stand up again.
I just watched the Tom Segura's. Have you seen it?
Yes.
The new one?
Yes.
That one's funny.
It's good.
It's pretty
Mark
good.
Norman's just came out
I haven't seen it.
on
Mark
Netflix.
Norman. Soups and nuts and soups?
Nope,
Soups and nuts?
Soups to nuts.
Soups to nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Would you go? I think I asked you this. Would you go see De Stefano? He's coming to town.
I think so. It's not like my favorite, but I do like him.
Yeah.
I would rather go see like a. I'm drawing a blank right now. He's on the fucking Save the Parks.
Ari?
Not Ari, and not fucking
Shane Gillis?
I would
Yeah.
be more of a Shane Gillis than
Ari's coming, I think. Or he already came. I can't remember. Yeah. I watched,
we're going to Callan.
We're going to Callan. We're going to Callan. I was surfing YouTube the other day, and I came across a video of David Lucas roasting somebody. And it was this I mean,
He's like one of the good ones.
Some of these scenarios can be. I mean, you would think it's scripted, but the way he roasted this bitch is like, well, obviously not scripted. Because she was a big and rich woman.
Oh,
I mean, she was big.
Biggie?
She was big. And then she just started like talking in the middle of it and shit, like, "Oh, you're not even funny." And he's like, "What, bitch?" You know, David Lucas is like, David Lucas is a fucking gangster when it comes to roasting.
He goes out with Schaub. Tours with Schaub, right?
And then he fucking says, "Hey, if I buy you a drink, will you shut the fuck up?" or something like that. He says, and then he turns to the people in the back and he goes, "Can we get this bitch a Slim Fast on the rocks?"
Oh no way!
They ended up kicking her out, dude. They're like,
Yo, were you? You weren't with me when I saw Chappelle. Chappelle Lacey.
"Oh yeah."
There was a guy in the front row that was heckling and being a nuisance, and that was the first time I've ever saw everybody get escorted.
Oh, but didn't they let him in again?
Then they let him back in. Halfway through Chappelle, was like, "What the fuck?" Because front row, he was right there and right in the corner. He's like, "What the fuck, man?"
That's so embarrassing.
And then he just spent the rest of the time just fucking laying into this fucking guy.
He came up with oh, you know who else is coming? I would like to see Ryan Sickler.
Oh yeah.
He's coming.
The Wise Guys?
Yeah. I would like to go see him. I think in December or something like that. But Chappelle went to Ryan Sickler and he had like a very serious episode. He like cried and shit. And I like the way dude, if you do me a favor and you go, so Ryan Sickler has his podcast and he also has his Patreon.
Yeah.
But it's about people telling him stories, like crazy fucking stories. And every now and then, like at least twice to three times a year, he recaps some of them and he brings Josh Wolf.
Oh, okay.
And they go over this. I'm like, now listen to this. But it's like people that have gone through like, it's like shitty stuff, but they it's just like the story is like so incredible, and obviously they're just laughing their ass off because the guy's just like, oh yeah, there was a guy that was on an accident, like broke his scrotum or whatever, but like the way he's describing it, and they're like, oh shit, but like usually you have to pay for that, right? But he has like like I said, like 2 times a year, he has it when he's got like hundreds of stories, but he will bring like 4 or 5. And they don't make an episode out of it. But like the stories are fucking crazy. It's only $5. You still do still do, huh?
That one, and I have some fucking conspiracy theory fucking podcasts that I pay Patreon that I fucking love. Yeah, I have those. I spend about $15-20 a month on a couple of Patreons. But it's like we talked about it here. I don't know what I could get people to pay.
Yeah.
What I could do to make people pay extra money to listen to this podcast. Like, I guess we could just be like hobos and fucking open up the fucking guitar case and say, hey, help us out, right?
We just gotta we just gotta do something crazy.
But I don't want to do nothing crazy. I'm old.
But nothing crazy to like in here.
It gets me fired.
Why? You're out of your work. You're not doing that there.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean. But you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
I'm telling you.
Do you follow any patrons? What are you talking to me about it then for?
Because I have
just OnlyFans. I forget. No, you got plenty of those.
Yeah,
no, you're right. You're good. You're good. You're good. Enough said.
When I'm telling you crazy things, I know what I'm talking about.
Enough said. Yeah, enough said. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Yo, so are you gonna? What's your plans for the weekend? Obviously you. Oh no, that's like in a couple weeks. We're talking about going down to this Murray.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or fucking. What is it? Is it Murray? Mm-hmm. Murray. What is it? It's like Murray Days.
I don't know what it's called, but
oh Murray Days.
Oh Murray Days. Wait, Jesus. So I went to last weekend I went to see my friends from
Friends of the podcast.
Friends
Been
of the
on
podcast, Event Horizon. They also play with another band called Shuffle, and they have like over 131 songs. Everything from all rock to new rock, pops, top 40s, R&B, country, everything, dude, everything. And I saw these
Talented young men, huh?
And I saw these fucking kids play, and I kid you not, Justin, by the end of the night, they had everybody from the back and the front. I'm talking about women, men,
Dogs, cats, children.
Dogs, Asians, blacks. I'm talking about Mexicans. I'm talking about older people jumping up and down, just enjoying it. And Riley, which is the singer, he's like fucking shredding his guitar. They played Freebird, right? They closed with Freebird, and right before he closes with this thing, he starts playing and he goes, "Hey, can I come down there with you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're
What
like,
are they gonna? They're all no.
and they're like wireless and shit, you know. So he's just jumping on and he's just like shredding all the kids and the fucking girls.
When he gets into the solo,
I'm telling you, dude, he you know what that song, "Girl, you really got me now." You know, it starts with that.
Oh, so they played the Van Halen version.
Yeah.
Of it. They didn't play the.
Yeah, who sings that?
It's not.
It's not from your nose.
It's not. I was thinking Elvis, but it's not him. It's
Queen is screaming right now.
it's
But anyway. So they're gonna be in Midvale. Oh, Midvale, not Murray. Midvale, sorry. On August 5th, and they're gonna do another thing where they're gonna start playing at 8. We'll go from 8 to 10. And I want to try to go.
the Kinks. God damn it!
Who?
The Kinks.
Oh, Kinks.
Kinks. Kinks.
Yeah, so they play the.
Yeah, we'll
Van
probably
Halen.
be there for that because there's all. I can bring the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably be there for that. Bingo night, I'm not attending.
No,
my
I
friend.
don't.
Hey, the parade.
This is
not gonna be there
for sure. Sumo though, that's kind of.
I mean, it's a little intriguing. It's
too early.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Watching a whole
But
bunch
that's
of
what I'm
sweaty
saying.
guys clashing.
Maybe we can bring tents. I have tents from 21. I have one.
Okay, wait, what?
A tent, like the Easy Ups.
Okay.
I have
So you're
one.
gonna pitch a tent.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said "21," I was like, "What are you talking about?"
21.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We have to say that twice. I got it on the first one. You're so you not only fuck people's credit up, you fucking still are fucking tents.
Well, it was put under my foreman's name, and
Hey,
they
you know
gave
what?
it to me.
That's all right.
Oh, here we go.
Because I have a better one. I can top that one. Wait. No, I better not say. I better not
fucking
say.
you, so you know, now it's back on me.
No, because you said you went, but nobody knows what that means, right?
Yeah, but who? I mean, what are you gonna do? Go back?
Yeah, you're right. Because what did they get? When I left, I took like, because we left on bad terms.
Yeah.
We broke this
See,
relationship.
you did. I listen. I did.
We broke this relationship off on really bad terms. Like my wife's grandmother had just died.
Yeah.
It was at the funeral, and these motherfuckers had the
this shit's gonna come out of the line
the
now.
audacity to tell me, "Hey, you done with that thing? We got work to do tonight." I'm like, "Oh, excuse me." So I was like, yeah. Hey, he's sitting there, he's tapping his fucking watch. Hey, we got work to do tonight. You gonna be at work tonight? I'm all, my wife just buried her grandmother.
Yeah.
Like I'm moving flowers from one house to another right now, and you gonna be here tonight, right? So
I can't believe you say that.
so I fuck it, I don't give a shit. What are they gonna do? Fire me? No, but they say, there's no chance you're ever coming back, right? So when I said, "Hey, the phone's in the truck, come get it, motherfucker,"
Yeah.
I went inside, and I used to be the guy who was over all of the traffic trucks.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was a little bit warmer. But in the wintertime, we used to plug all the trucks in to warm them up. I stole probably 7 100-foot fucking extension cords. Really, really nice ones. Big, thick,
thick ones?
The big,
Yeah, I
thick
remember
motherfuckers.
'em.
Yeah, I took every one of those things and I said, fuck you guys. Here's my 401k. Suck my dick. They're probably still looking for them.
We had like 10 of them. No, we only got 3. Do you use them though?
Every fucking day. Most of them, my wife has chopped up in the weed fucking, the edge cutter. We go,
yeah.
well, she, God bless her.
Bless her heart.
But she, and goes, and fucking,
Ooh,
oh yeah.
cut it in
Cut
half,
the electrical cord right in fucking half. So I have to cut them and put a new end on
It's like,
them.
it's okay, we got more.
Yeah, but like, there's 100 feet worth of them. So you only take about that much every time. They're real nice.
It's so fucking funny.
I've never told that story on here. Why?
Never.
Fucking never, huh?
After 5 years, you
Yeah,
did.
after 5, I was going on 6. Yeah, and after that, I said
Well, 5 years now. I mean, after you left 5 years.
6 now.
6. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be, I have 6.
Wait, you told us he
The
was.
17th.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's been 6. So, yeah, I've never told that story here. What a shitty way to fucking.
How does it feel? But what they did, that was low though. That was pretty. It's just like the same thing they say when I became a foreman there. But some people have like strong opinions of what happened to me, because I gave up, right? I was like, I can't do this. And so, like I said, some people have like strong feelings of like what happened that they let me fail, and I was like, and like I never saw it that way because I every time something doesn't happen, it's always my fault. See what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I see it. I go, it's like, okay. But like I said, you're one of them, and then I have other friends that were like, oh, no. It had nothing to do with you. I mean, how could you have made it with the situation you were put in?
You got set up. You got in between a war of people who didn't like each other.
Yeah.
On a shitty decision, and I don't care.
Yeah.
On a shitty decision made by a management team to put 2 people that hated each other
Yeah.
to run a fucking $1 billion organization, right? And at the end of the day, they knew they fucked up because it didn't stay very long. We're talking a matter of months before these guys were just like, fuck you.
Not only I'm gone, but those 2 are gone too.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's gone, right?
But
There was one of them. There was one out of those 2 guys that I really liked.
see, and I would have never thought that.
Not the one that hangs with our boy.
Yeah.
The other one I really liked.
Really?
I got along with him pretty well. But then again, he used to come up to me and talk all of the shit on everybody that I ever worked with. So it always made me wonder, I'm like, if this guy's telling me this,
Yeah.
what would, and those people, like, you got to watch out for those people that are just like, yeah, fuck this guy and fuck this guy and fuck this guy. Never have anything good to say about anybody. Makes you wonder what they say about you to other people, right? So, but the other guy, that guy was an asshole. He was an asshole. He was an asshole. I'm on a rampage right now. You want me to tell you something else I did there?
Holy shit, I thought I was going to spit in my water. Yeah, so that's what happened to me at least. But again, I mean, I left in good terms. I came back in good terms. I left again in good terms. You know what I mean? But
They didn't say that.
But I. What are you doing? Oh, that's true. They thought I was recruiting everybody.
Yeah, they told me this motherfucker's out recruiting everybody. We're going to.
Oh, Jesus. Now that we're at the helm.
We're fucking going worldwide. They can go and dig fucking whatever.
We're going public on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but anyway, great company to work for. Never say a bad thing about it. I would never say a bad thing about that place. God bless them, because there's a lot of good people that work there.
There was
Some of the funnest times of my life.
and you know what? And I will always have a place in my heart for them. And when I went back, it was, I mean, truth be told, they were laying people off when they took me.
Yeah.
So that was a good. Oh, okay. Because if I would have stayed at company 2, I was like, I don't know if I would have made it.
I was at the local gas station there's a billion of them here. We know which one I'm talking about. It starts with an M. I was there, and there was a group of company 2 for you guys in there, and I was like, where's he at? Because I know you're just right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's he at? I wonder if he knows any of these guys. But I didn't
Just
ask
today?
him. Yesterday. Yesterday. They had the orange shirts with the skull,
Yeah.
the fucking company 2.
You know what's funny? Those this is why I started comparing number 1 to number 2, because you know how number 1 used to be so stingy about gear.
Yeah.
Like they would have, you get 1 T-shirt, on the kickoff and 1 T-shirt on the Christmas or whatever. Company 2 has them out for everybody to have in every party.
Yeah, because that's the only good thing they have about
But like, it comes to the point where like people have so many of them that they go, I don't want to take another fucking shirt.
That's cool though.
It's cool. It's badass.
It's there's something about mom and pop companies, right?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like a lot of people will say, well, the benefits that we reap here at this corporate America level, and then there's something about the mom and pops, right? Here's my problem with mom and pops. Unless you're a relative, a neighbor, or a friend, you ain't going nowhere. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, and that's why I left.
It's true though, right?
Company 2. Yeah.
It's true. But in corporate America, you have a fair chance of if and there's still some what do they call that? It's called there's a word for it. Anyway, I'll think about it. But there's some of that in play, right? But
Yeah.
for the most part, if you just put your head down and work your fucking guts out.
That's why it's funny because I always wanted to do my job. I never wanted to stand out. I always wanted to just know that people can trust me. That's all I wanted. Like I was never like,
Not me.
you wanted to
I
be
always
seen.
wanted to be the best of the best. I was always
No, I wanted to be like reliable. I wanted to be like, if we send Angel, we know it's gonna get done. But I just never wanted to be like, he's the best one we have. Because to me, that's like, I guess I just never had a self-esteem that big.
I enjoyed the pat on the
I'm
back.
surprised.
No, I enjoy the. I'm conceited like that. I enjoy the pat on the back. Like, hey, good job. I'm like, yeah. Wait till the next one, and then the next one.
Yeah.
That's what just.
I'm surprised that half fits in there.
Well, it's all the looking how far out the thing it is, right? It's like a fucking. I'm a little fella too.
By the way, the secret that I couldn't remember last week was that I wore it because your boy's been gaining some weight. I mean, that's not a fucking. I watch the videos just like you guys do. I can see it, right?
You?
I wore this, so now I can't wear these pants at the office, right? So now I've been going to like, all right, let's see how many I have that are not ripped.
Yeah, this is not company 2, bud.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the asshole shit that I have in the back. but I'm like, let's see how many I have that are not ripped. And so
Nepotism.
I
Nepotism.
see what I'm saying? We always come back with it.
Anyway, continue.
So I got these jeans
I was thinking necrophilia.
and I put him close. And I put him on. I'm like, these are good pants. And off I went to work, and I suffered the entire day because that button was just like poking me right in the belly, dude. To a point that, and this is the secret, to a point where, like, I was sitting in the office and I had to open it, dude. I had to be like, just a fucking, dude. The fucking button was like. It was holding to the earth.
It's like when it's like when the snow melts at the dam and they finally open the gates.
Yeah.
It's all
Open the flood, dude. I was like, and then we went to have lunch, and I was like, so I gotta put it up. And then as soon as we came back, we were like sitting in front of the computer, and I go like, I gotta fucking do this, and I just. It felt so amazing.
Do you take the zipper down too, or just the button?
No, just the button.
Just the button,
Just
huh?
the button.
What size waist are you?
I don't know anymore. I mean, this one's fit. These are some of the new ones that I
Those are
bought.
38s?
No, dude. They're like 34s.
Get the fuck out of here,
serious.
34. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
serious.
Jerry Seinfeld over here.
Dude, when
You
I get-
scratch off
when
the
I get-
fucking
when I
thing
get-
and write a fucking different
I-
on the
no, dude.
Levi fucking.
The thing that happens to me is that when I get fat, it's just in here.
Yeah, that's where I
It's
get fat.
anywhere. It's,
Yeah,
it's not anywhere else.
So, like, I blame it on because I've always wore my pants a little low. I've always sagged my pants a little bit, right? And so I've always said, hey, the reason my body looks like this is because I did this.
Yeah.
I basically put a fucking corset over my lower half. and this part
started
just did
spilling
this.
out.
Yeah, my guts went back up here and fucking laid out. Had I worn my pants like a goddamn white man and my belly button, I'd probably have a nice figure, but I fucked it up. I've said it a million times. I look like a bloated Ethiopian, like I have worms or something.
fucking guy that told you in the office, Justin, pull up your pants. You're not a teenager anymore. I laughed so hard. Should we get out of here?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what time it is. But. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You can catch me at Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. Spell it.
Cervera.
That's right. he does that every day, as a matter of fact.
Well, it's because, well, we won't get into why.
And you can catch him or don't catch him. Lore_long balls with a Z. He's too busy drinking a beer, enjoying a beer. This man, I will say this, because I've known you for a minute. We're working together. I feel like you need your space. Am I right?
What do you mean?
Like I'm behind you 24/7.
No, you need to be right now. When you're out wandering, letting your pants out, or fucking frolicking, taking shits, or farting, or doing whatever you're doing, flirting with the girls in the fucking office, whatever you're doing, you need to be right behind me. Because you need to be, in a month, you need to be as fucking fast, as badass as I am.
That's right.
Hey.
Yeah, it sucks to
You'll get there.
to say, but
You get there.
Justin is a bad motherfucker.
You'll get there. We have all the confidence and all the faith in the world.
Thank you.
And if
Until
not,
next time.
and if not, until next time.
I can always go back to dig holes. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there. We will see you on the other side of the beehive.
I want you to say peace this time.
Peace.
There you go.